Captain Todd Hood, Toddhood.
And you are?
Captain for the City of Johns Creek Police Department.
Great. Talk to me about today. We've been now 1 month since this horrible accident happened, but you all aren't giving up hope.
No, so our hope is that we can continue to keep Richard Bartlett's spirit alive in this, and that hopefully somebody somewhere knows something about the accident. The accident happened on June 2nd, about 9:30 at night, just up here within the city of Johns Creek on McGinnis Ferry Road, and unfortunately that young man lost his life that night. So we're looking for the vehicle, and we're also looking for the suspect driving that vehicle. The vehicle is possibly black or dark gray sedan, could possibly be a BMW, but somebody knows something. There's either the vehicle's been hidden somewhere, somebody knows something, but we're standing here with the family today going into this holiday weekend. We want everybody to realize that they're going into this holiday weekend without their son, their brother, right? And we want to give them hope that somebody in the community knows something, and if they can please come forward. Yes, there are rewards out there for information leading to the arrest, conviction of this individual, but we're hoping that somebody can come forward and at least give this family some kind of peace and closure in this tragic incident.
And we're seeing a lot of incidents of just street racing and all kinds of things in these cars, folks shooting at each other in the cars. You said that really was cause of alarm, and things that happened in Atlanta last week made you just kind of think we've got to figure out another way to do this.
Sure, there's been too many losses of life in many different circumstances here throughout North Metro Atlanta area. This one hits home for us because it happened right here within the city of Johns Creek, and as you can tell, you have a very strong family right here beside me that we want to try and bring justice for this individual and this family. So there's somebody that knows something. If they can just come forward, there is a reward through Crime Stoppers for $2,000, and I know at this point the family has offered up $10,000 in reward for information leading to the arrest conviction of this individual. But more than that, we want to play on people's emotions because first off, this family shouldn't have to go through this, and we want to give them hope in the fact that we're not going to give up as far as the investigation, and our promise to them is that we're going to keep pushing forward the investigation and hope that it leads to the individual's arrest.
All right, thank you so much, Captain Hood. And what side do you need me on for Tamara? The other side?
Right.
Yep.
Well, no, you
Oh.
stay, you lock.
Yeah, you stay.
Okay.
Mhm. And you can just look at me. Well, like he's not here as my eyelashes falling off.
Okay. Oh.
Anything you-
All right, Tamara, let me get your name on tape. You are.
Tamara Bartlett.
Oh, thank you for making me get it right. Tamara, spell your first and last name.
It's Tamara. It's actually Tuitt Bartlett. Tuitt-Bartlett.
And we've been talking, actually had a chance as you did a homegoing service for your son.
Yes.
We are talking about a month now. This has got to be still devastating and still have you wanting closure as no one has come forward.
Yes. Devastating is an understatement. Devastating is an understatement. My child, 23 years old, getting ready to start his life in his new place. He had a new job. This wasn't a thug. He wasn't someone that went out there and robbed, killed. This was a good person right here. Never done such things. And a good person was taken from this earth. And it was an accident, but the person took off. The person never even revealed themselves. They never came out of the car. I don't know how many people was in the car. You took off like my child was an animal. He was not an animal. This boy here, 23-year-old Richard Bartlett. This kid here was a good person, good young man, and I miss him dearly. It's not one day I get up and don't think about my son. Not one night I lay back down and do not think about my son. This is devastating. And someone told me today that I want to read. A thoughtless soul whom would hide from such a travesty would not survive. And I need you to turn yourself in. Time is hard. Times are hard now. $10,000 would work wonders for some people. Whoever turned this person in gets it. This is a person that was killed. A person that was killed. He's not in the hospital. He is dead. My child is gone. And I need someone, please, whoever know what happened, whoever know who did this, to please turn this person in. You are not saving this person by not saying anything. He has loved ones. This is his little brother. That's his little brother as well. My other son, his older brother, is not here. We are a family that is destroyed. I don't have all my kids. One is gone. Why? Because somebody refused to come out and take responsibility for an act that they caused by not paying attention. All of our hazard lights were on. It is no reason why you did not see our hazard lights on. 3 vehicles had on hazard lights. Everyone else paid attention, pulled over, slowed down. This one person chose not to do that and hit my child full speed. Full speed. His face was gone. His right arm was severed. If my child would have survived today, my child would be an amputee. I need someone to please come forward. I cannot stress this enough. Please come forward. He would not be the same. He was 6'6", broke both hips, broke both legs, internal damage. His face was gone. He did not have a fracture. His face, bones, everything was gone. My child had beautiful teeth. All of that was gone because of one person chose not to stand up and be responsible for their act. I need this person to turn themselves in. And if you know this person, please turn this person in. Please.
Contact Johns Creek Police. Tomorrow it's got to make you at least feel that the community is trying to support you. This business owner going to drive around, show
Yes.
this picture, show this information.
And I am so thoughtful of this person. It was TJ LED ads. I am so thankful and grateful that this person has took it upon himself to be so thoughtful to get this crime, because this is a crime, out to the public. So if someone know one of the people that stopped, that helped me, please, if you remember anything, come forward. We take out our phones all the time and video. Please, if someone videoed that night, please come forward. Please say something. Say something.
Tomorrow you are in law enforcement. I know, never imagined that this would hit close to home
No.
for you.
No. And what bothers me the most is that I know I'm a mother first, and if I could have done differently that night and went into my training, this outcome would have been different. And it just devastates me because I could not do anything at that time but try to save my child from drowning in his blood. Please, I just want somebody to come forward. I'm trying to stay strong for this camera. I don't want to cry, but this is so hard. This is so hard.
And I know it is for you. I don't want to keep you held up. I do want people to see the family, see what the community's trying to do to make this happen. Another brother, younger brother as well, here from school. You're
Yes.
watching your mom go through this. Give me your name on tape as well.
Jared Bartlett.
Jared, spell it for me.
JaredBartletT.
Let me get you to turn a little bit so he can. Is that better? Great. Jared, tell me, you are back home again. I know you probably were hopeful that there would be some answers by now.
Yes.
How are you doing with this?
It's been very difficult, especially coming home for the first time and not being able to see my brother. It's a very eerie feeling in the house. It's quiet. It's not something that I'm used to. Usually when I come home, he'd be the first person I see and talk to. Just the energy he would bring. I miss it a lot. It's been a month. It's been a difficult month, especially for me, especially for my family. Um,
If you could say something to the person who did this or knows something, what would you say?
I would say clear your conscience because you murdered someone. It's not a hit and run. It's not an accident anymore. It's been a month. You've had time to think about this. You have time to come to terms with what happened, and you chose not to come forward. And you need to clear your conscience.
You were there with your mom
Um,
and your brother, right? Let me
mhm.
get your name. You are
Jaden.
Jaden. Spell it for me.
Jaeden.
When you saw this all happen, was it just unreal? Like this really wasn't happening?
Not really. It happened. Did the same thing as my mom and run to him.
So you ran to your brother. What was, what were you, what did you see? What did you think about when you were watching him?
I saw him get hit, and then he was laying on the ground. And then I ran to him.
As an 11-year-old, we're always taught to do right and do better. How does this make you feel that here is an adult, perhaps, that did not accept responsibility?
Pretty pretty typical. As in, it makes me kind of sad that he's not here anymore. And there's just no more of him.
Thank you, Jaden. I'm not going to tie you up as well either. So that's what's important, and we are going to hope and keep doing this. You know, I told you as long as we have to, because at some point somebody's going to give them up.
And my son's murderer, this is not the last time you will see my face. I will try to get on the media as much as I can, get this word out as much as I can. I will always be a factor in your life. You have destroyed me. You have destroyed my family. And I need you to come forward and, like my son says, clear your conscience. This is devastating for all of us. I'm sure maybe you as well. Come forward. Come forward. Your soul will be at ease. It's a lot of killing now, and it needs to stop. People killing people, not running away. Turn yourselves in. Turn yourselves in. We are not the only family. I understand that. A lot of people are going through devastating stuff every day that they shouldn't have to because their murderer took off and didn't want to reveal themselves. But I need someone to reveal themselves for our case. Please turn yourselves in.